said, obviously, we're a school that's also really about results. We want all of our students to go on to college, so 100% of our students get admitted to the University of California in that system, which kind of controls most of the US. About 36% of students in California take the classes needed to apply to the university. Our students meet 100% of those. Again, we have admissions, and of course, one of the things that we're looking at is not only if students get in, but if they stay and continue. In San Diego County, about 25% of the students have a bachelor's degree or higher. Right now, we're looking at about 80% of our students are staying on in college, and over 60% have graduated since 2003. And the numbers are about the same for students who were first in their families to go to college or lived in poverty at the time when they were in high school. And then lastly is that we have a lot of students entering STEM, which in the States is known as science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The national average is around 17. So we're really getting a lot of students to kind of enter into those fields. But we're also getting a lot of students entering to become artists, filmmakers. Really, what we're trying to do within our program is have students work on something that will help develop a passion. Many of our students come in and they really don't know what they want to learn about. But through a project, they develop a passion. Maybe it's the internship, maybe it's developing a chair, maybe it's being in an Iron Chef competition, whatever that is. But it's helping them to find a passion in life that they can pursue after they leave our schools. So I think that's about it, yeah. So I think Rob and I are going to kind of open it up to some questions, right? Yeah. And maybe, do you want us to pair share?
I just want to say a word about these key elements. So just to summarize, our key elements really are the design principles, the fact that we're lottery admission, the fact that we were very intentional about running our school on the same per pupil expenditure that everybody else does. Our integrations are really important, the voice, choice, and ownership, teacher development, and so forth. Exhibitions of learning have been very, very important in our history. Because every year we have a kind of all-school exhibition where every student exhibits their work of one kind or another. And when that evening happens, you can't get a parking place for several blocks around. The place is jammed. You can hardly move because the kids are bringing their parents and they're saying, you've got to come and see what I did. They bring their parents, their aunts and uncles, their neighbors. Everyone shows up to this. So it's been a really powerful community organizing tool for us as well. Larry Rosenstock and I both worked in a school program where every night, every year at Parents' Night, no parents showed up in our technical program. And there were other programs in the school where you had to wait in line to see the teacher. But in the technical program, no parents showed up. And we turned that program upside down, and we had our first exhibition of learning, and the place was jammed. So it was because the kids said to their parents, you've got to come. It was the kids who brought them. So it's been a powerful community organizing tool for us. And then we do have, as a charter school, we're not subject to district organization, and we have kind of autonomy in hiring and program and budget, and that's been very, very important to us too. Lynn just brought me some samples to show. These are just samples of the books. We'll have them around for people to kind of look at. But this is the economics illustrated book that Laura talked about, cultural encounters, stories. Kids did oral histories in their families and wrote them up for a couple of different years, and then a copy here. All of these are available on the web, but this is Unboxed, our journal of adult learning in schools. So I think that's about it in terms of what we have to say. Again, we're really, really delighted to be here, and we come in the spirit of collegiality, and look forward to further conversations with MOC as we're moving along. And now I think it's time for Q&A.